Come with us to get paid to swim in someone else's pool. Today the customer called with a leak in his 18-foot above ground pool, and as you can see on the ground, the leak is pretty obvious. Now this is one of the major questions people ask us with pool leaks. They'll say, where's the water going? And with in-ground pools, you're never going to see water out in the yard. It's very rare. The water just goes straight down into the ground back to the water table. However, with above ground pools, you will often see some of the water that's leaking out of the pool in the grass around it. Now, as soon as I got in the water, I started seeing these little holes you see circled on the screen here. This, unfortunately, is fire ant damage. This is a common thing we see in above ground pools, and people are often pretty surprised to learn that fire ants love their vinyl liner pools. And what they'll do is they'll just eat a small hole in the pool, and it creates a massive leak. But pools have everything a fire ant likes. It's got dark, moist environments, and they love to eat the liner, so it's got food for them. We found a good bit of holes here in this pool that had fire ant damage. There was about 17. You're going to see them here on the screen as I go through the pool. They're all circled, and these holes can be very challenging to find. They're small, about the size of a pencil lead, but they will take out massive amounts of water. So we circled them all. Fortunately, in this pool, it was confined to a pretty small area, so we were able to find all his leaks, and then we'll go up and cut patches and cover all this up so that it will not be a problem in the future. Now, with fire ant damage, we often will measure and cut large patches to cover the holes. Now, one of the reasons we do this is, first, it looks better. You know, having a small little patch and tons of them across the bottom of the pool can look pretty bad. But the second advantage to a big patch is that we don't know when the next time a fire ant will eat a hole through this liner. So we'll put big patches on to give the customer just a little bit more time that they can call out pest control, or they can do their own pest control and treat the fire ants and make sure that this doesn't remain a problem. Now, you'll see in that video, there is tons more space in this pool. He was lucky it was confined to a small area, and so we were able to get him taken care of. We pack all our equipment up, and we are ready to go. Now, when we got there, we had to take the cover off the pool, so what we're gonna do is clean it up. We set it out in the sun to dry. We'll blow the leaves off of it, and we'll reinstall the cover so they'll be ready to go for the winter. Outside of that, our job is done. It's time for us to chase another leak.